All right, let's roll.
Starting Jennifer Anderson.
Yeah, Jennifer Anderson.
Is that like Jennifer Aniston?
No, with the last name Anderson.
How creative.
I didn't name her. Her parents did.
I'm saying, how creative.
You being serious or sarcastic?
I'm being for real. Oh, and next time I'm driving.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because why not?
Well, because it's my case. There's one reason.
Well, shouldn't you be investigating it?
I am. I'm using my noodle.
I know one thing. At some point, we need to go home and take a shower.
I took a shower at the office.
But I don't have any clothes in the office.
There's your first mistake.
I don't live there.
I don't either. You got anything in the medical files yet?
I'm still looking.
I mean, is her medical history?
The hospital she was at.
No. But it would be in the state of Georgia. I mean, I'm assuming it was just Piedmont in Atlanta. I mean, that's where my wife and I went. And that's where, that's where a lot of people have been going for a long time.
Well, isn't there a little medical center there in Noonan too?
Not that has a delivery room. That's in it. You go to Atlanta for that. She would have gone to Atlanta.
Is there a Baptist medical center in Atlanta too?
Nope. Tell you, there's like one big medical center in Atlanta, and if you're from around here, that's where you go to have a baby. That's the hospital you need to be looking for.
Well, Anderson is quite a common last name. See, it's not that I haven't found anything. It's just that I've looked in the state of Georgia.
Well, put in Jennifer Anderson. I mean, put first and last, and you could even narrow your search by childbirth.
Well, I do have it as all childbirth. All right, so here it is, right here.
What's it say?
I'm reading. Well, the baby was 7 pounds 9 ounces, 19 inches long. It was a baby girl,
Okay.
and she was born February 14th at 2:14 a.m. and she was healthy at birth, and that's it. Hold up, there's let me click here. There's
So,
some stuff missing, dude.
yeah, what a surprise. So allegedly healthy at birth, even though we've now got conflicting records because
Well, no, we don't have necessarily conflicting records. Is what we have, okay, is incomplete records.
No, but what I'm saying is we've got a death certificate for the same baby with a timestamp of 2:20 a.m. and that's 2:14 as a birth certificate.
Well, 2:14 is the date.
You said 2:14 a.m.
No, 2:14 at 2:47 a.m. she was born.
So the birth certificate says 2:47 a.m. and the death certificate says 2:20 a.m.
Yeah.
Interesting. And they are dated for the same day. Wow, this is this sounds like a shitty cover-up job.
Whoever did their cover-up did a real shitty job and didn't do a very good cover-up. So obviously, and then there's only after.
Is the baby's name even on the birth certificate? Is there even a first name on it?
No, just says baby female, baby girl. Wait.
And it has Jennifer listed as the mother.
Yes.
Okay.
Which I would see. I mean, that's our ticket. Okay, so she had to go into the hospital as Jennifer. Whatever happened at that point is one thing.
No, we know she went into the hospital as Jennifer.
Well,
like we know, so her parents took her to the hospital because John was deployed. Her parents took her to the hospital, and then I like from what I've talked to them, you know, because I don't want to get their hopes up and tell them that I've like opened an investigation and all this kind of stuff. But from the information I gathered from them, it seems like when I talked to them, they said that they dropped her off and then they were just told there was complications and that there was going to have to be an emergency C-section. Which then Mama and Baby were whisked away, and then they were stuck waiting in her room, to which she never returned.
Well, I think our next venture.
Is there any doctor signature?
Fabrizio Alacron. I think he's going to be
person of interest.
Our ticket to finding out.
So that's the doctor's signature on the top of the birth certificate.
Well, it says it, yeah, and then in print it says Fabrizio Alacron.
What's the name on the death certificate? Because somebody's got to sign off on a death certificate.
I'll give you two guesses, but I bet you only need one.
Is it the same name?
Fabrizio Alacron.
So we've got a preliminary suspect.
We've got a doctor that signed the certificate of birth and also signed the certificate of death for both people.
For the same person, and they're both time-stamped incorrectly.
Of course.
The death came before the birth.
But I will say this. He just signed it doesn't necessarily mean that he filled out the information.
Right.
So we don't have a suspect yet, but we definitely have someone that we need to talk to.
We got a person of interest. But my only concern is, you know, I don't want to, you know, you got to be so careful talking to people when they could possibly be a suspect, because you don't want to tip them off.
I say what we do is we maybe start kind of checking out and seeing what Mr. Fabrizio's life looks like before we go poking around.
just put him under surveillance.
I mean, I don't want anyone else to know but us. But yeah, basically, I think you and me should get a electric van and go check some stuff out, if you know what I'm saying.
I think I'm starting to catch on. You mean exactly what I think you mean, don't you?
You know exactly what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's been a minute since I've gone deep cover. All right, this will be fun. Oh, let's go legally break into somebody else's house. Man, it's been a minute since we've done a spec op, haven't we? Isn't it?
Yep. Let me go change.
All right, man. I had him bring the Spectrum truck out because we've never used that one before.
Yeah, that's what you did. You had the sheriff's department bring that for you.
No, had somebody else that is definitely not in the sheriff's department. You're excited. You haven't legally broken into somebody's house in a while, I guess.
Negative.
Man, it's been a while since I've been in the field. I've been sitting behind a desk. Feels good to be back. You got all the camera equipment and everything?
I mean, this thing is loaded with it, so everything should be here. Considering the fact that that's all that this vehicle gets used for is surveillance.
Alright, so where we're going is an apartment complex. He should be at work right now, so it should be empty. We should be able to get into the apartment complex with nobody there, so that will be ideal.
The maintenance people are gonna unlock it for us, or leave it unlocked, or whatever.
Something like that.
Oh, this truck does have a siren in it too. That was cool. But
Yeah, I know.
I
Here we go. Right.
here.
Yes, sir. Alright, just in case he is here, be careful, alright?
The back doors are up there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that way when someone walks up, they're not looking right in the back doors, because if they see in there and see cameras and not cable equipment, it's probably going to be a little obvious.
It's all hidden. It's all hidden. The only thing in there is cables.
Well, pop the doors open, Slick.
Alright. You got what we need?
Yeah. It's in my hands.
Alright, let's go. Alright, he's on the top floor. Number 6.
Alright.
This is Spectrum's. Anybody home? Sweet, it's empty. Yeah. And maintenance left it open for us.
Yeah, they were supposed to.
Yeah, they did. Sweet.
Alright, so the first camera is going to go right here next to the door. I'm going to put the whole right there. Dude's got a friggin' something. Alright, I'm going to put one right here.
Here, you do that.
Man, his walls are hard.
I'll take security.
Alright. You going to stand there with a gun? We're cable guys.
I don't know. This guy seems like he's a psychopath.
Well, I understand that.
Yeah, and you're drilling holes in the walls and putting cameras. You don't have any reason to be doing that.
Cable.
You have no reason to be drilling holes in the walls to be putting cables. There's already cables run through the walls. We don't really have anything better to do. We have no business being here in the first place. So, he's not supposed to come back.
I hope he doesn't, because he's going to be pissed.
Yeah, he is, which is why you just need to go ahead and get this stuff done, and I'll stand here like this.
Should I put one in the bathroom?
Put one everywhere. We're not the ones who have to watch it.
I mean, I feel like we are, but okay.
Well, we're not going to be the people who watch it all the time. He's going to be under 24-hour surveillance as soon as he trips the one by this door. However long he's here. Then we've also... we're also going to put a couple more up in the parking garage so we can try to figure out his vehicle.
Alright. One right here by the TV. Alright, and here's a sound recorder up here on top of the couch. So when he's sitting in the living room. Hold up. Oh, I was going to say, where's this dude's bedroom? Right here. Oh, wow, he's got a projector screen TV in his bedroom. That's pretty slick. Alright. And the microphone right here by the bed. And another camera. Alright. That's 8 cameras. Let's get the heck out of here, bro. I just kind of feel sorry for the fact that the doctor lives in a smaller house than we do. And we're cable guys.
Yeah, we're cable guys.
I mean, today we are.
Today we've been a lot of things. Haven't we? Let's be cops, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I love my job.
I do too.
It is fun. They were right.
We literally just broke into a doctor's house.
Drop a couple other cameras in this parking garage. I'll close up the truck.
Right there. I'm even gonna stick one in the elevator.
Sounds good, man. We're gonna get this done right.
Alright, let's get the heck out of here, bro. Burn them. Literally.
I'm trying to remember how to get out of here. This way. Alright.
Spectrum out.
Yeah, Spectrum out. Alrighty, I'm about to head out. Go put the tracker on this guy's car. This is always the nerve-wracking part of this crap, man. This is the sketchy part. He got a hit on the camera. He's driving a red Audi, which sticks out like a sore thumb, so that's good. Set my GPS, this complex down here. Got a positive ID on a red Audi. So once I get there, I will confirm that he is still in the apartment complex.
101, 201 direct.
Go for 201, 101.
201, be advised, we have a hit on the motion sensors in the apartment, and we also have a positive ID on the vehicle. We are going to be looking for a red in color Audi A6 license plate. If you're ready, I'll let you know.
Go ahead.
It's going to be Delta Oscar Charlie Tango Oscar Romeo space Alpha.
Copy that. Positive license plate identification. Dr. Space A Delta Oscar Charlie Tango Oscar Romeo Space Alpha Dr. A.
10-4.
Copy that. Red Audi A6 en route now, leaving the gas station, 1 mic out.
10-4. Let me know when you're on premises, and we will keep an back out of the apartment.
10-4, you keep an eye on him. You should. Alright, I'm pulling into the premises. You should see my vehicle on the cameras.
We've got eyes.
I'm going to turn around here so I can face my driver's door towards his vehicle. Alright. Commencing.
.201, be advised, double time, 201, be advised, he is coming out of the apartment.
I'm still under the car.
Well, he's got 6 flights of stairs to walk.
Done.
Okay. Alright, I've got him on the 3rd step. Get out of that garage.
I made tracks. I'm gone.
10-4.
Alright, well, we'll see. I mean, I could loop back and keep an eye on him, but
I understand. Let's
see what transpires.
let's kind of see where he's heading, and I'll just keep you off from the distance. Let me see here.
Be advised, I'm running a couple of red lights here. I'm just trying to get out of the area in case there was any kind of suspicion associated with this vehicle. I'm gonna go put it up in the garage and not drive it for a couple of days, just in case anybody saw anything with this BMW peel out of the parking garage on short notice.
Do you want to follow this A6?
Come to think of it, I mean, I'll tail him. I mean, I could stop at my house and I could pick up a different car than intercept him in that. I don't know, in case he got any slight glimpse of this car, I wouldn't want to raise any more suspicion with it. But yeah, I mean, I'm about to be at my house. If you want me to tail him, I'll tail him. I can go catch up with him. I think he's probably gonna head towards the interstate somewhere. But
he's actually heading towards the Marietta oil fields, but he's on the other side of 85. He's actually crossing back over 85 and heading back almost towards you.
Towards my house?
Yeah, that's affirmative.
I mean, you want me to go after him? I mean, I don't know if we
Listen, we have a person of interest. We don't have an actual suspect. I don't know what, you know what I mean?
I don't want to go too far and tip him off. We got a tracker on his car. I put a tracker and it's got a wiretap, so it's got any phone call that comes in and out of that vehicle will be registered by that, just because it's got a signal transponder on it. So I don't know. I think we'll probably just lay low on that. Lay low for a couple of days and just work some surveillance. I mean, it's one of those things. If it is what we think it is, we want to get it over as soon as possible, but at the same time, we don't want to push the envelope too much.
Exactly.
I mean, as much as I'd like to go, just take this guy down right now, that's not necessarily the most practical thing to do.
Negative.
All right. Well, I think we'll probably just call it here for the evening. And then he'll be under surveillance, and if we can, just make sure we'll get everybody to make a note of whatever locations that car stops at, and then see if we can get some maintenance orders on them, or I mean, depending on what the surveillance turns up, maybe some kind of search warrant. I am going to run a cross reference in the database for any other birth and death certificates with his name on it to see if there's any other kind of scenarios that sort of match this one, or any other crimes that have been reported, or any kind of missing person or anything like that. We'll trace all that back and see what's going on. Sound like a plan?
yeah, God only knows what kind of box of worms we're opening up here.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those instances where, you hope you're right and you hope you're wrong all at the same time.
Absolutely.
Because if I'm right, it's over. If I'm wrong, then, it can be like it didn't happen. And it's not what we expected it is. Because, somebody's life's getting ruined no matter what. There's no win here.
Well, there's a win, and it's for John, and that's
I mean, there is a win, but I mean, at the end of the day, somebody's family's getting crushed no matter what.
well, the bad part is that someone's family's already been crushed, so
No, I know, but I'm saying like, we can't move in too quick, and then if we're wrong about this guy, go ruin his life and take him down and whatnot, and then
well,
be
listen, I'm about being correct. I mean, I'm not here to. I'm 100% not about putting the wrong people in jail. You know what I mean? Convictions is not what I'm here for. I'm here to. That's not going to bring John's family back, and God forbid we find out the worst has happened.
well, at a minimum, at a bare minimum, we need to find a body because we need to bring closure to this somehow. So
One way or another, absolutely. I mean, I'm with you.
One way or another, we got to bring closure, whether that's a body, or rather, whether that's two bodies, or a body and a living person, or two living people, or something. I mean, remains, anything. Well, we'll get to the bottom of it. So I think this is gonna do it for tonight. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been an episode. This will be a continuing series here on High Cotton Roleplay. Big shout out to Big Country Christian Wrecker. It's going to be an awesome RP. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode of this series. Thank y'all.